Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a cash stuffing video, so if you are interested in anything budgeting, stay tuned. Hi everyone, let me first introduce myself. My name is Kai and welcome back to my channel. This is called Kai Random and we do everything budgeting here. I am a mom and I'm also a wife and I do live in Las Vegas, and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing video for you. My husband and I just got paid and I did all the calculations on my budget with me. So if you haven't checked that out and you were wondering how I got to this point of knowing how much I'm going to save, go watch my budget with me. It's actually Saturday today and this will be posted tomorrow on Sunday. With the budget with me, I actually went through and I did my budgeting planner here. So if you're wondering how am I getting the denominations, it's because of the budget with me. I already figured out what is going into what, so I am going to be going off of that. So the first thing first, let's go ahead and reset my wallet. I do split it within 2 weeks because I get paid bi-weekly. So I split it between this week and next week. And if you're wondering how much I am actually saving, it's $16.48. It was actually $19.13, but I had to take out, I overspent and I had to take out a certain amount of money. So now we're stuck with $16.48 for my stuffing, and that does include my 3 placeholders of $300. So, and I already did the counting of the money and the placeholders in a YouTube short. So if you're liking things like counting money, then go and check out my YouTube short for that. So I'm not going to count it here, but I do have the 300 in markers, and then I have a $100 bill. And then I have a bunch of 50s. So I'm just going to place everything in my money holder. I have a bunch of 20s. And I have 10s, 5s, and lastly, it's the 1s. All right, so now that all the money is in the holder, like I said, I split it in 2. This is my week 2 envelope. So I'm going to be splitting my wallet between this week and first week and my second week. I do not have too much change this time because I actually used a lot of my change, but let's go ahead and empty out the few cents I have in here. Exactly 15 cents. And then I do have a little bit more receipts. All right, and that I'm not sure if I have any extra. I do have extra in groceries. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to end up putting it into my ATM machine. So we'll put that on the side for now. And I don't think I have anything else. I think we spent everything else. Yes, we did. All right. So let's go ahead and restuff my wallet. So I'm putting $10 for actual coffee. I really should put this in order. All right. So we got $10 in coffee. Eating out has 40. So let's put 2 20s and eating out. And then for groceries, I'm doing 80. So we're going to do 80 here for the second week, and then 80 for the first week. And then for entertainment, we got $10 for both weeks. And then for gas, we have $50 for gas for this week and for next week. And then the last one is the Just For Me is getting 10. So the Just For Me is like just something that if I feel like I want to buy and it's under 10 bucks, then that's what it will go to. All right, so everything is stuffed here. I'm going to put the week 2 money into my week 2 envelope, and I will put that to the side. And I usually do a restuffing or reset of my wallet in the midweek. All right, so my wallet is all set. So the next, since the wallet has been done, the next one that we're going to do is my high priority sinking funds. High priority sinking funds is going to be in my pink binder, which is this one. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's start with my high priority sinking funds. So the first thing is going to be my car registration, and it's getting $35. So let's go ahead and get the $35 out. All right, and then we're going to add it to this. It already has $200 in the bank in my high yield savings. And let's add that to this, including... And now it has, so $200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79 to 279 is the total for my car registration. I am not sure what my goal is for this. It is 400, so we are more than halfway there. All right, the next one is my medical and prescription. It's getting 25. So we're going to put 25 into medical and prescriptions. So now it has $100 in the bank, and it has 50, 75, 76, 77, and 78. So $178 in medical and prescription. I do need to get my prescriptions done, but it won't cost as much as that. We need to put into Costco and Sam's. This envelope is for, I am saving for the yearly membership as well as my spending at Costco and Sam's. It's getting a $50 bill. So now we have $125, 26, 27, and $28. So $128 total in Costco and Sam's. And I'm just double checking to make sure that, yep, 128. All right, my subscriptions is actually getting, it's getting $53. It has $100 in the bank. So I'm going to add the 50 and $3 here. So now we have 100, 200, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $217 in subscriptions. And let me double check that. Yep. Auto insurance is getting $209 or $208. So I am going to just transfer the $200 into my high yield savings because this is not due. I think it's January that's due. So let's do 200, and then I'm putting $8 in cash. So that's $8. So let's go ahead and take this out. All right, so we're going to add the 200 in here, and then we're going to add the $8 into the cash amount. And now auto insurance has $5, $6, $7, $8, $900 in the bank, 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So $951. And that is correct. Yeah, so I think we need like $1,200 in here, I believe. Auto maintenance. We do have some repairs that I know is coming soon. This is also for oil changes and, well, anything that's to maintain our car. So auto maintenance is getting $80. So let me get the $80 out. And we are going to add this to what we have now. I have 2 BTS markers in here, but I am going to be making more soon. So right now we have 200 in the bank, 320, 32. So $332 in auto maintenance. All right, I don't think that's enough. We're gonna need to get more. For household is getting a $50 bill. Household is for anything like cleaning supplies, toiletries, dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent. It's getting a $50 bill. It has now 150, 70, 95. So it has 195. Pets is anything for our pets, food, snacks, toys, and it's getting $90. So let's get out the $90, and we are adding this into our pets. All right, so now it has 220, 40, 61. So $261. And I said it before, our pet food is about $90 a month. All right, health and beauty is getting a $50 bill. So let's go ahead and get that. And now health and beauty has 50, 120, 35, and 36. So $136. And I want to double check that, and that is perfect. Okay, and that does it for my stuffing for my high priority binder. Next up is going to be my low priority binder. So I'm going to be going off of this sheet. Low priority is my yellow binder here. And the first category is going to be my son's gift. We are paying off my son's watch that we bought him, a Movado watch for his high school graduation. So we're going to go ahead and put $75 into my son's gift to pay it back. It is 0% interest for a year. So we're going to put $75 into that. And it has already $200 in the bank. So let's do this. All right. So we have 200 in the bank. That's 3, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57. So 357 total in my son's gifts. Perfect. All right. Home improvement is the next envelope, and home improvement is getting $80. This is an awful 50. Look, it has a hole in it, but money is money for now. So it is getting $80. So let's get out what we got in home improvement. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's my kitty. So in home improvement, we're using home improvement. I am not exactly sure what we're going to do. There's a couple of things that we want to do besides I need to cut my trees. We also want to build a wall. The list is long. Let's just put it that way. We have 200 in the bank for home improvement, 50, 70, 80, and $90. So we have $290 in home improvement. So, all right. Next one is buffer. Buffer is getting a $10 bill. Buffer is exactly for that. Buffer, we have $100 in there. If we need extra money by any chance, we have this extra money here. Now we have 100 in the bank and then 25 in cash in this envelope. All right, next up is our emergency envelope. Emergency is getting a $10 bill as well. And now we have 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, and $89 in our emergency, which is, I would love it to be higher. So, you know, every little bit helps. So you go ahead and save what you can. Son's expenses is basically like, right now I'm paying for his registration fees for college. So anything that he needs to get through school. So son's expenses is getting $100, which I am putting a marker in for him. So now it has, and I just transferred this over to the high yield savings. Now it has 100, 50, 70, and 80. So it has $100 in the bank and $80 in cash. Shoes, which I do need a pair of pickleball shoes. Like, it literally, you can see the rubber in it, and I'm almost to the point that I can probably feel the ground with my foot, so it's in really bad shape. But I have only $10 this time to put into this. The pickleball shoes are $129. So right now we're adding 10, we have $60 in shoes. I have to add shoes and pickleball and see if I have enough to buy the shoes. So that might be a way to do it. Clothing is also getting a $10 bill. So now it has 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, and $24 into clothing. That is not going to even buy me a shirt, which I really did want to get some clothing for school. But school is starting next week, and I don't think that's going to do it. I might have to save a little bit more, and then I'll be able to get something. Next one is the pickleball, and pickleball is also getting a 10. So let's go ahead and add that in there. Now we have 40, 20, 40, 55. So we have 55 in pickleball. Let me see what we got in shoes. 55 and 55 and 60. So we're very close. We're very close. I can probably get the pickleball shoes maybe next month or next paycheck. All right, next thing is vacation, and that's getting a $50 bill. So I need to buy tickets for my son, because I think my son is going to go hiking on a hiking and camping trip with his aunt in Denver, Colorado, and during Labor Day. So I need to buy his tickets. I decided to buy his tickets with this. And yeah, and so I have to see like how much I can get for this. Anyway, it's 100, 200 in the bank right now, 320. So there's $320. I think he's gonna go on Southwest. I need to check the prices. All right, and the last one in the low priority is my eye care. Well, not the last one, second to the last one is my eye care. We did go to the eye doctor. We depleted this envelope totally, and I owed even more after the fact. So we are trying to build this up again. Excuse me. So now it has 50. HOA is getting 20 and a 5. This is a yearly bill, so I'm just saving it up for in January. So 25. Now we have 50, 70, 90, 105. So 105 NHOA. Oh, it says 100. Did I count that wrong? 50, 70, 95, 100. Yes, I did count it wrong. How much do I need to save for HOA? I can't remember. Was it like 3 or something like that? Yeah, $300 is what we need. All right, and that does it for my low priority. We're just moving right along here. Next up and last, but not least, is, look at my little Shucky, I love it. Okay, is my holiday binder. My holiday binder, the first category is going to be gifts. this is for, I'm trying to build this up so that I can have this for gifts for definitely next year. I did have to spend some throughout this year, but definitely want to try to get it done. Like have extra in there. So the gifts are here, our holiday sinking funds. And I'm putting a $5 bill into the gifts. All right, so now it has $20, $35, $36, $37, and $38. And this is for gifts like, you know, graduations, other people's birthdays, retirements. Our anniversary, okay, this is the big one here. Our anniversary is this week, coming week. It's on Tuesday. So we actually had change of plans. We were going to go to this restaurant called Echo and Rig, which is a steakhouse, which is really, really yummy. But I think I'm going to cancel it because my husband actually wanted to go to Mesquite, Nevada. They have this hotel there called the Casablanca, and it has like a great deal for like a 2-night stay at the casino. And that includes like $100 voucher at the spa. So I ended up booking that instead. So I'm going to cancel the reservation for the restaurant. And we're actually going to go do a really quick getaway for our anniversary. So this is what that's going to go to. So now we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. So that is $295, which actually pays for the whole trip for the 2 nights and probably gas. And I think the only thing that I probably have to figure out is like our spending money, maybe for like 1 night of like a really nice dinner. And I might just take out some money from my account, my savings account, for that, to have a nice time. Anyway, it's our 28th anniversary, so yeah. All right, so my son is getting a $5 bill. Wait, no, my son is getting 15. His birthday is August, so it's coming up really soon. We don't really have any plans as of yet. I haven't asked him what he wants to do, but I want to make sure we have some money for it. Probably go out for dinner. 50, 70, 85, 90. So we have $90. We definitely need more. All right, and then my husband is getting a $5 bill for his birthday as well. And now it has $60 in it. As well as Halloween is getting a $5. So pretty much like all of my envelopes, all the holiday envelopes are going to get a $5 bill. So now it has $35 in Halloween, which is a lot for candy. I've said it in my other videos. In Halloween, we don't really do too much for Halloween, but Universal Studios is opening up a haunted house here. This is their first year opening, and I really want to go. As I don't know if you guys know, but my birthday is on Halloween. I hate scary movies. I don't like watching scary movies, but I love haunted houses for some reason. So I want to go to a haunted house, and I think it's pretty costly. So I'm going to have to get aggressive with the Halloween eventually. All right, my birthday is getting 5. And now it has 25 in there. Thanksgiving is getting 5. And now it has 25, 6, 7. Not near enough for Thanksgiving, but we still have a little bit of time. Christmas is also getting a 5. I'm not too worried about this because as I've said before, I do have my tiny Christmas binder that is strictly going to Christmas. Right now we have 50, 70, 80, 95, 96, and $97. And yeah, I'll just keep trudging along and saving. When I was doing my budget with me, I forgot to add in New Year's. So I'm just going to skip it. We don't really do much for New Year's anyway. And if anything, we might do something for Chinese New Year. So $10, $15, $20 for Chinese New Year. We have been known to go to a Chinese restaurant for Chinese New Year. So just in case, I want to save. Valentine's Day, we definitely do things for Valentine's Day. I'm putting a 5 in that one. 10, 15, and now there is 20 for Valentine's Day. But we do have some time for that. St. Patrick's Day is another holiday. It's like a hit or miss. If our friends invite us to go, we go. There's $20 into St. Patrick's Day. If we don't use it, I'll just roll it over until another holiday. Mother's Day, definitely need to save up for that. We have 15 now into Mother's Day. And then the last one is Father's Day. And Father's Day is getting a 5. Now, this is a little concerning to me because I have a $5 bill left. Wow. Okay. That is so weird. But I'm going to double check everything. This $2 here, I know for a fact this is going into my extra envelope that I use for savings challenges when I'm short a little just to finish challenges. So these $2 go in here. I'm going to go double check and see if all my envelopes are good. And if they are, and I have $5 extra, I will probably put it into our anniversary. That is my executive decision if I don't find the error. So basically, that is it. I do have $5 left over. I hate when that happens, but oh well. We'll get $5 extra somewhere. That's the second time I've done a $5 extra. Anyway, so that is basically my cash stuffing today. I cash stuff all my binders and I allocated money into all my categories. And that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, love yourself and be kind to one another. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.